Hello children. Now let us study the algorithm. Algorithm means sequence of execution. Okay. How to decide whether the decimal form of the given rational number is a terminating type or non-terminating recurring type. Okay. Very simple method is there. Okay. What is this first step? Factorize the denominator into prime factors. It is very easy to do. You have done it in the lower classes. Only about the denominator. You don't have to do it in the numerator. Factorize the denominator into prime factors. Once you do that, the next step is observe the factors, prime factors in the denominator. If all the prime factors are 2 or 5, then that number is a terminating one. I have given the example. 7 upon 20. Factorize 2 into 2 into 5. All the factors are either 2 or 5. Therefore, this is a terminating decimal form. This rational number will have a terminating decimal form. Another one. 53 by 50. Numerator I have kept as it is. Denominator I have factorized into prime factors. 2 into 5, 10, 10 into 5, 50. So these are the prime factors. Okay. The prime factors are either 2 or 5. या तो 2 रहना चाहिए या 5 रहना चाहिए. Okay. So this is also terminating. This number, this rational number will have terminating decimal form. What is the next step? If any factor in the denominator, if any prime factor in the denominator is other than 2 and 5, then it will have non-terminating decimal form. Again an example I have written. If any prime factor in the denominator is other than 2 and 5, then it will have then the decimal form will be non-terminating recurring. Non-terminating recurring. Okay. Example 14 upon 30. Divide this into prime factors. Okay. 2 into 5, 10, 10 into 3, 30. So these are the prime factors. This is 2, okay, fine. Next 5, accepted. But the third factor, the next factor is other than 2 and 5. Therefore, the decimal form of this rational number will be non-terminating recurring. If the factor, if any factor in the denominator is other than 2 and 5, 2 चलता 5 चलता, उनके अलावा कुछ और रहा, then it is non-terminating recurring decimal form. Okay. So with the help of this algorithm, very easily we can observe the number and decide whether it is decimal form, is terminating or non-terminating. Some examples are given in the textbook. Let us discuss those examples orally. Okay. Let me rub this and write. First number 13 by 5. The denominator is already a prime factor, so this will be terminating. Okay. Next is 2 by 11. The denominator has 11. 11 itself is a prime number other than 2 and 5. So this will be non-terminating plus recurring. Next is 29 by 16. 29 by 16. If you factorize the denominator, it will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. All the factors are 2. Therefore, this will be terminating. Correct? Next number is 17 by 125. 17 by 125. So this is equal to 17 upon 5 into 5 into 5. So this will be again terminating. Okay. The last number is 11 by 6. So 11 upon 2 into 3. This is the factor which is other than 2 and 5. Therefore, this will be non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating and recurring. So there are some numbers where the decimal form is non-terminating recurring. Just by observation we can decide, okay, whether it is non-terminating and recurring. So we have gone from this direction to this direction. Decision making, okay. The given rational number, whether it will have a terminating decimal form, the decimal form will be terminating or non-terminating recurring. Very simple. Just factorize the denominator into prime factors. If the prime factors are 2 and 5 only, then it is a terminating type. If any prime factor, any one prime factor is other than 2 and 5, it will be a non-terminating recurring decimal form. Okay. Now, this decision making we have done from left side to right side. From the right side to come to the left side. Okay. But then in this transaction from this direction to this direction, you are mostly given non-terminating recurring decimal. Okay. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. Terminating decimal form to rational number you have done in the lower classes. So this you have already finished in the lower classes. Now we are going to travel this path. You are given non-terminating recurring decimal form. You have to write it in the form of P by Q. Okay? Non-terminating recurring decimal form is given and you have to write it in the form of P by Q. Let us study with the help of examples. But when you study those examples, you have to be very, very careful. Okay? You have to listen to the explanation very carefully. We are not going to write the procedure for it, but with the help of examples only, you will understand the whole procedure. Okay? So let us start with the examples of this track. Okay? Non-terminating recurring to P by Q form. Let's start.